Good morning, everyone. This is Charalambos Pissouros, Senior Analyst at IronFX, bringing you the morning comment for the 27th of June. Is another referendum brewing in Scotland? On Sunday, Scotland's First Minister stated that she and her colleagues will start talking with Brussels on whether Scotland could remain part of the EU. On Friday, she said that a second Scottish independence referendum is highly likely. These comments follow the Brexit referendum results, in which 62% of Scots voted for the UK to remain part of the EU. Considering that in 2014 Scotland had a relatively close vote, 55% voted to remain in the UK and 45% voted to leave, one could argue that the second Brexit referendum may have different results. Given the current uncertainty around the UK outlook, the announcement of another Scottish vote could cause the pound to suffer further. Overnight, Japanese Prime Minister Abe intensified the nation's intervention warnings, stating that he has instructed Finance Minister Aso to watch FX markets even more closely and take steps if necessary. Thereafter, Aso said that he was instructed to take aggressive responses to ensure market stability. As a safe haven, the yen has strengthened significantly on Brexit uncertainty ahead of the referendum day, and it may continue to do so as the aftermath of the vote could be marked by risk aversion. A strong yen could threaten to push Japanese inflation further into the negative territory, which may prompt the bank to ease again as early as at its July meeting. If we were to see the yen strengthening rapidly before that meeting, though, we see a high likelihood for the bank to intervene directly in the FX market. However, given that any such action is not likely to be coordinated with the G7, we doubt that it could curb the yen's strength for more than a short period of time, especially given the highly uncertain global environment. As for today, the only indicator we get is the US preliminary market services PMI for June, but no forecast is available. We have only one speaker scheduled for today. ECB President Mario Draghi will give a welcome address at the ECB's Forum of Central Banking. Following the Brexit vote, any comments by the ECB chief regarding further easing could bring the euro under renewed selling interest. As for the rest of the week, we have no major events or indicators on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we get the US personal income and spending data for May. Both figures are forecast to have slowed, with personal spending expected to have decelerated quite notably. From Germany, the preliminary CPI for June is due out one day ahead of Eurozone's inflation data. The forecast is for a rise in Germany's inflation rate, something that could raise speculation that Eurozone's rate may follow suit. On Thursday, Eurozone's CPI for June is due to be released. Both the headline and core rates are expected to have ticked up, albeit marginally. Finally, on Friday, in Japan, the Bank of Japan will release its quarterly Tankan Business Confidence Survey for the second quarter, and expectations are for a decline in both the big manufacturers and the big non-manufacturers indices. The nation's CPI data for May are also due to be released. From China, we get the official and Caixin manufacturing PMIs, both for June. From the US, we get the ISM manufacturing PMI for June. The index is expected to have risen slightly. Given that the market, the Philadelphia Fed, and the Empire State manufacturing indices all exceeded their forecasts for a modest increase and spiked in June, we see the possibility for a bigger than expected increase in the ISM print. For more information, including technical analysis, please read the full comment on IronFX.com or download our app and get all the information you need to trade. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or circle us on Google Plus to get more trading ideas. This is Charalambos Pissouros, Senior Analyst at IronFX, wishing you solid trading.